Right. In the last class, we have successfully completed about what are the differences between client-side technologies versus server-side technologies, and why everybody using frameworks, and what is the difference between JavaScript and the TypeScript. Before that, we have discussed about what are the advantages of REST API also. Okay, everybody, all those
Yes.
things we have discussed in the last class. So the advantages of REST API is we can use only one application to perform multiple tasks. To perform multiple tasks. For example, if you use if you observe PhonePay, through PhonePay we can pay electricity bill also. We can recharge our mobile also. We can pay our insurance bill also, or else e-challans, any things we can pay through that PhonePay. Okay, everybody. So how this is happening? Because that application, that means electricity department or else mobile recharge. Okay, so and insurance companies. One second, wait. Right. Dev Prasad, please rejoin the session. One second, wait. So we'll wait one more minute for Dev Prasad. Right, we'll continue. Okay, so this all the applications like mobile insurance companies or else this mobile insurance companies. Okay, and this everything electricity department bill, mobile recharges. Okay, everybody sharing their information with the phone pay. How? Through REST API. They are not sharing their database details. Okay, they don't share what is their database name, what is their server name, what is their username, what is their password. They don't share with the phone pay. But what is the things they will share? Only the data. What is it, everybody? Only the data only. Okay, everybody, right? So that is only they will share with the phone pay. So how they will share the data? By using REST APIs only. They will okay, they will create an URL. In that URL they will share all the information, so that that phone pay users can utilize their data also. Okay, everybody, right? So how this is happening? Because of REST API only. So because of REST, by using REST API, two different servers can communicate, or else two different technologies also can communicate. Okay, or else two different languages also can communicate. That is the advantage of the REST API. Okay, right. So this is the advantage of REST API. Then after we have discussed about differences between JavaScript and TypeScript also. Okay, everybody. So what is the first thing? JS is loosely typed language. TypeScript is strictly typed language. That means in the JavaScript, whenever you are declaring variables, no need to specify the data types of the variables. No need to specify the data types of the where no need to specify the data types of the variables. But when in the TypeScript, we must specify the data types for the variables. Or else, if you don't specify the data type, depends upon the first value. Okay, depends upon the first value, automatically it will assign the data type for the variable. So TypeScript itself takes a data type if you don't specify any particular data type. Okay, right. Then after, parameters count and arguments count no need to match in JavaScript, because unmatched parameter value will become automatically undefined. Was it, everybody? Unmatched parameter value will become automatically undefined. Okay, right. And the other thing is, in the TypeScript, what happens? Parameters count and arguments count. should match in TypeScript. Okay, they should match. Okay, right. Where in the TypeScript parameters count and the arguments count should match. For example, if you observe there, I am writing a function and I am writing here add method. There it is expecting two parameters a comma b. And but here whenever I'm invoking this function, whenever I'm invoking means calling that function, I am sending only one argument. So I have specified two parameters, but I'm sending only one argument. Then what happens? We'll get output as nan. Why? Because six value is matching. Six value assigned to a. So a value will become 6. But here there is no value for the b. So this is the unmatched parameter here. Then what happens? This value will become automatically undefined. So number plus number equal to number. Number plus string equal to string. String plus number equal to string. But number plus not undefined equal to what? Not a number. Okay, everybody, if we want to add, at least that must be number plus number we can add. Or else if it is a string, we can keep everything side by side. But number plus undefined means number plus nothing. Means how can we add? So that's why output will be not a number. Okay, right. This is output for JavaScript. But in TypeScript, we are sending one argument, but we are specifying there two parameters. Then what happens? We'll get error. Okay, everybody? Right. Why? Because parameters count and arguments count, they should match. Okay. Yes. Then after, what is this? Third one is JavaScript uses interpreters. TypeScript uses compilers. Dev Prasad, are you getting my voice? Respond to the chat. Dev Prasad. Go to the audio. In the go to training, go to the audio. Select their no audio and then after computer audio. 1 second, wait. Do this. Dev Prasad. Select the no audio option and then computer audio option. Audio. Now try to speak. Dev Prasad. Still not getting.
Hi sir, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Prasad. Right, right. This is not for Prasad, you, not for you. Okay, only for
Okay.
Deva Prasad. Okay, right. Yes. Okay, right. So JavaScript uses interpreters, TypeScript uses compilers. Understand it, everybody? JavaScript uses interpreters, TypeScript uses compilers. So what is this interpreters and compilers will do? So whenever you are programming, we need to use the language, TypeScript also, JavaScript also. But most probably we will use English alphabets only. What is it, everybody? Most probably we will use English alphabets only. Clear it, everybody? We will use English alphabets only. So do that English language, Urdu language, Hindi language, or Telugu, Sanskrit, Marathi, Gujarati, whatever it may be, all human reading and speaking, okay, languages cannot understand by the computer. All the human reading and speaking languages, okay, cannot writing languages also cannot understand by the computers. So computer can understand only binary language. So binary language contains only two numbers, 0 and 1. Okay, so whatever you are writing, that should convert into binary language. Who will convert? Interpreters and compilers. So then what is the difference between them? Interpreters will read our code line by line, and the compilers will read our code one by one. Sorry, interpreters read our code line by line, and they will display the errors also one by one. But compilers, entire program they will read. Entire program they will read, and they will display all the errors at once. For example, interpreters, whenever you write a 20 lines of code, if you execute, if there is any problem in the line number 2 and line number 4, line number 8, first of all it will display, it will execute line number 1, there is no problem. Then after it will interpret line number 2, there is a problem. That's it. It will stop the interpretation. It will stop the interpretation. Understand, everybody? It will stop the interpretation. Clear it, everybody? Okay, it does not go to line number 3. After solving line number 2 error, then only it will go to line number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and finally 8. Again there is a problem. It will stop the interpretation again. After solving line number 8, then only it will go to line number 9, 10, 11, like that up to 20. But same thing if you are doing with any programming language, that means compilers, then what happens? Okay, it will read entire code also, and if there is any errors, at a time it will display number 2 there is a problem, 6 there is a problem, 8 there is a problem, like that. That means all the errors at once. That is the difference between interpreters and compilers. Then after here, fourth one is oops concepts in JavaScript are very complicated because there is there is no class concept. Since there is no class concept, everything we need to do it with function. We need to write a function. That function has to return another function. In that function we need to call some other function. Okay, finally we need to call finally a last function. So if you made any single mistake, any one of these functions, okay everybody, any one of these functions, we will get unnecessary errors, and it will take lot of time to clarify that mistakes also. But in TypeScript, what happens? There is a class concept. Since there is class concept, we can create n number of functions. What is it, everybody? N number of functions. Okay, we single method also we can write 10 functions also we can write, 100 functions also we can write, any number of functions we can write. Finally, what we can do? Simply we will create an object for that function. Sorry, an object for that class. So how many functions are available in that class? All the functions we can access through the object. All the functions we can access through that object. Okay, everybody? Right. This is about TypeScript. Are you clear, everybody? Respond, please. Hello.
Yes.
Okay, right. This is what we are discussing in the last class. Just I'm giving overview. Now today class, what is the things I told you? I will discuss about MVC structure. What is it, everybody? We are going to discuss about MVC structure. Why? Because this Angular follows MVC structure. Okay, everybody, what is that, everybody? MVC structure. So what is the meaning of MVC? Model View Controller. So how it will functions? First of all, I will explain. Okay, everybody, how it will functions. First of all, I will explain that. So if you observe there, what is this? Consider this is the model, and consider this is the view, and consider this is the controller. What is it, everybody? Controller. So what is this? Model. And what is this? View. And what is this? controller. Okay, everybody, what is this? Controller. So what is the purpose of the model? Respond everybody. What is the purpose of the model? What is the purpose of the model? Dealing with data. What is that, everyone? Dealing with data. That means model will contains data. Okay, everybody, model contains the data. What is the purpose of the view? What is that, everybody? What is the purpose of the view?
Showing.
Get data. Okay, get data and display data. Okay, to users. Get data and display data to users. Actually, where is data is available? In the model. What is that, everybody? In the model. Where I need to display? In the view. Though the data is available in the model, can I send that data directly to the view page? Respond everybody. Though the data is available in the model, can I send the data directly to the view page? Kindly respond, don't be silent. Hello?
No.
Can I send the data directly to the view page?
No.
No. Okay, though the data is available in the model, directly we cannot send the data directly to the view page. Then how can I do it? Very simple. First of all, we need to call this model into this controller. Then after, we need to call this view into this controller. Okay, everybody? We need to call, okay, model into this controller and view into this controller. Then after, it is very simple. Here we will coordinate these two. Here we will coordinate these two, model and controller. Sorry, model and view. Okay, right. Now whatever the data I have in this model, I will call in this controller, right? And here also what the view I will call. So this model data, think m underscore data is model data. M underscore data is model data. So this model data I will assign to a controller data. Okay, this model data I will call here. Then after this model data I will assign to a variable. Understanding or not? Respond everyone. Hello. Okay, right. Then what happens? So whatever the variable you declared in the controller, okay, why we are declaring a variable is model data directly we cannot, sorry, model data directly we cannot print in the controller. So whatever the variable you declared in the controller, whatever the variable you declared in the controller, only that particular variable only you can bind in the view page. The rule is very simple. Whatever the variable you declared in the controller, whatever the variable you declared in the controller, only that particular controller only you can bind in the view page. Only that particular controller only you can bind in the view page. Understanding or not? Okay, everybody, only that particular variable only you can bind in the view page. So that's why I'm assigning this model data and I'm assigning to a variable called controller data. And this particular controller data I will bind in the view page by using this data interpolation syntax. Clear it, everybody? Kindly respond.
Yes.
Hello. Okay, right. This is how MVC structure will works. And if you observe from the last 5 to 10 minutes, we are talking about data like that. But actually, where is data will be existed in real time? It is directly available in the database. Actually, what is it, everybody? Database. But what is our technology? It is a client-side technology. What is it, everyone? Client-side technology. Okay, right. Where is data is available actually in the database? What contains? It contains data. But actually, where is okay, right? But what is our technology? It is Angular. Is a client-side technology, whether it is framework also, whatever it may be. It is a client-side technology. By using client-side technology, can we connect with the database? No.
No.
Okay, if you are providing an option also, we should not connect with the database. Why? Because everything will be, every username, password, database related server name, everything will be useful for, sorry, everything will be visible for users. So that's why they are providing an option also, we should not connect because it is a client-side technology. So with since it is a client-side technology, we are not able to connect with the database. Without connecting to the database, we are not able to deal with the data. Then how can I do it? How can I work with the data and everything? So that's why in every company there will be server side developers are there. Okay, they will upload their code to the server, client side purpose, client side programmers also, server side programmer also, both will work in the same application. So they will upload, okay, their code into that application related server. For example, http colon www.sample.com. Okay, right. But the server side programmers, what they will do for the client side programmers purpose. That means who are the client side programmers? Angular developers, React.js developers, Android developers, iOS developers. These are all mobile application developers. Okay, and Angular and React.js developers. These are all comes under client side programmers. For their purpose, they will take some extra file. For example, API file, API.php, Java, whatever it may be. In that file they will write so many functions. For example, get users, get category, okay, get users, get products, get categories, get subcategories, get orders, get order details, get offers. So many things, there's so many functions they will write, and in that functions according to the requirements they will collect different types of data. Okay, everybody, for example, in the get users method they will write select to start from users. Whenever they write select to start from users, what happens? Respond everybody. Whenever they write select to start from users, what happens?
Oh, they'll
All
get
data.
of all
We will
users.
get the data from the
All
users
data.
table. Yeah, they will get the data from the users table. But in which format? In which format they will get? Tabular format. What is it, everybody? Tabular format.
Yes.
So do they send that tabular format data to the other persons? No, they are not able to share the data. So the tabular format data again they will convert into JSON format, JavaScript object notation. That means they will send that entire data in the form of objects as a sequence. That sequence can be called as notation. Okay, everybody, right? So what an object contains? Pair of key and value. So that entire tabular data they will convert into JSON. In every language there is a predefined method is available. That predefined method will convert that entire tabular format data into JSON data. Okay, everybody. After converting into JSON data, they will share with this through this REST API. For example, observe here, everyone. Since they will share multiple data, they will share it through array. In that array, they will share it through objects. Object means, see here like this. For example, ID colon 1, then after first name Ramesh, okay, or else name. Then the same way another object ID colon 2, again first name colon Prasad. Okay, everybody, right? So in the same way they will share the information. What is this? These are the objects. So how to write the data in the objects? Pair of key and value. Then what is the key here? Left side of this column can be called as key. That means this ID is the key. Right side of this key can be called as value. Okay, right. So we will write different objects data. So all the data will keep in the single array. But where will keep the single array? In this URL. So where is data is available? In this URL only. So what the server side programmers will do? They don't copy this data and they don't paste in your computer. Okay, they don't paste in the client side user's computer. If they don't, if they do like that, that is not useful. Why? Because today we have 2 users, tomorrow 200 users, day after tomorrow 2000 users also will be there. Okay, so in that case daily they cannot copy and they cannot paste it. Understand that, everybody? They cannot copy and they cannot paste it in our users client side programmers computer. So simply what is the thing they will do? They will copy this URL. What is that? This URL. The server programmers, they will copy this URL and they will develop some KT. That means why we will use ID, why we will use first name, last name. Okay, they will write that KT. And what is the thing they will do? They'll share it with the client side programmers purpose. Okay, they will share it with the client side programmers. Then what happens? They will utilize the REST API where in this model, and they will write okay, functions to get the data from the REST API. Then after they will call that model in the controller. That model related data they will assign to a variable. Okay, and that variable they will print in the view page. This is how we'll work with the REST API and MVC structure also. Is this point clear, right, everybody? Respond, everyone. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Right. Sneha, Deva
Yes, sir.
Prasad. Okay, right. So simply the server side programmer they will give only this URL only. In this URL, this entire array of objects are available. So this URL in the model we need to call and we need to get the data from this REST API. After getting the data, we will store in the model, but the data we cannot print in the view page. Put yourself mute, everyone. Right, we cannot use in the view page. Then what do you think we will do? We'll call this model data in the controller m underscore data. Think like that. Okay. Then after we'll assign to a variable in the controller only, because whatever the variable we declared in the controller, only that particular variables only we can print in the view page. Okay, right. We are declaring this model data to the controller data variable, and then we'll print in the view page. Okay, everybody, right? So this is how we'll work with the model view controller by using REST APIs also. Okay, everybody, right? This is about this. Okay, everybody, right? Then after by using Angular, what we need to do? We can develop the web applications. How we can develop the web applications? If you want to develop your applications by using Angular, okay, what is the thing we need to do? We need to divide into our application into components. Okay, everybody, we need to divide our application into components. How many pages are there? That many components we need to create. How many sections each and every page contains? That many components we need to create. So how to create, where to create, everything, whenever Angular started, at the time onwards we will discuss. But tomorrow onwards, what is the thing I will do? I will discuss with you TypeScript only. Okay, everybody, right? So just this is the overview, everybody, what how this MVC structure works, how this REST APIs works, like that. So tomorrow class onwards, okay, leave the session like this. Okay, tomorrow onwards I will start the TypeScript by installing TypeScript, and I will continue the classes. Clear it, everyone? Please respond. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So okay, right. So that's it, everyone. This is the class for today. So Monday, tomorrow onwards, sorry, not Monday, tomorrow onwards we'll continue the TypeScript classes. Okay, everybody. Right. Thank you very much, everyone. Right.